Pisces. Let's get into a reading. So for today's reading, I'm going to see what do they want to say to you unfiltered. But for this reading, I'm going to do 3 sections. I'm going to have a no contact section. I'm going to have a current dynamic section, and then I'm going to have a singles section. So for the singles, it could be someone who's new. It could be a no contact. It could be someone where you're in that, I'm unsure what we are, I'm still single, but kind of energy. So if you want to check out the timestamps, I will put them in the comment section along with my Patreon. Channel members and Patreon members always see these first. I do have oracle cards, which I will end up using. You can always find them on Amazon or Etsy. And then I will be announcing giveaway winners here coming up. So the other day I did a giveaway, and I said, if anybody can guess who chewed up the lights on my tree, that you would be entered for a birth chart. So if you guessed Ella, you were correct. Miss Ella the bunny decided that she wanted to not only chew the lights, but that she also wanted to jump up inside of the tree, that it was her own personal playhouse. I had to put it in a playpen. But yeah, so I will be picking those giveaway winners here coming up as soon as that video is made public. And I will be picking a public winner, so a YouTube winner, and then I will be picking a Patreon winner, okay? All right, let's see. So we're going to do the no contact section first. I just heard it was good until it wasn't. This could be someone where there was a power struggle. Are we noticing how I'm going back and forth? So usually I do circles like this, or I will go like this, but I'm doing this. Power struggle, push and pull. So that energy could resonate for the reading that I'm about to do for the no contact. We're going to see what this person is feeling and thinking. What is this person feeling and thinking? What is this person that you are in no contact with? What are they feeling? What are they thinking? They feel like you don't care anymore. This is someone who's healing. Divine timing could be a huge factor in your guys' dynamic. So this is someone who's focusing on their healing. This is someone who feels like you don't care anymore. This person feels like there's a version of them that they can't get away from. So you know how all of us have maybe a part of us that we had to let go of, whether it was an attitude, a mindset, an addiction, a way of life. There is something about them, whether it's how they act, who they are, how they approach life, where they feel that they can't let it go. This could be someone who's like, you know, I want a relationship, but let's be honest, I do better being single. And as much as I want to be in a relationship, my behavior doesn't really match that. And this person could be having a hard time changing that. They could be having a hard time moving on from the parts of them that need to be let go of, the parts of them that no longer serve them. Not saying that they won't want it. And sometimes we want to hold on to the things that are familiar. That could be this person feeling like they're having a hard time letting go of parts of themselves that they need to. Ugh. So this person is healing, but they're also in the process of struggling, okay? Give me a little bit more. They could be having a hard time sleeping. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I need you to know that I'm not who you think I am. So some of you are in denial around the fact that this person is not who they seem to be. Be careful of not being able to move on from someone who isn't necessarily honest with you. Because I'm seeing something here about someone partying, staying really attached to who they think they're supposed to be or who they have been. So what does that remind me of? They're showing me teenagers, like college kids, who are in the phase of their life where they can either start settling down with the person that they met in college, or they can choose to let that person go and party hard and maybe work a full-time job and just really see where life takes them. That's what I'm saying here. It's an energy of like this person has a choice. You can either choose to keep approaching life the way that you have, or you can choose to go towards something that might seem boring. I'm going to quotate that for a reason, but it might be fulfilling on a level you never expected. It might fulfill parts of you and heal parts of you that wouldn't be able to be fulfilled or healed otherwise. Because I'm going to be honest with you, going out and partying can fulfill you in some ways, but coming home to someone who loves you unconditionally, coming home to a house full of animals who love you, who love to see you, who love to be around you, coming home to children who take you for who you are, that's a different type of love. That hits different. So this person could be having a hard time, based off of what I'm saying, stepping out of one sense of lifestyle into another. And that could be something that they want to tell you. But again, this is what do they want to say? Unfiltered, which means there is no fear, there is no worry, there is no doubt. This is being completely vulnerable. So if this person was completely vulnerable to you, they would tell you, I'm having a hard time letting parts of me go that I'm going to have to let go of. I'm having a hard time choosing this path wholeheartedly. One reason could be because you don't truly know who I am. Another reason could be because, again, there are parts of me that's not going to be beneficial to this relationship, and I know that, and I'm having a hard time saying it. This could be parts of them that they have even hid from you. Whether it's gambling problems, money issues, impulse problems, lack of impulse control. This person knows that you expect a lot from them. And again, this is the second card of healing. So if they could say anything to you, it would also be, you've triggered my healing. You've triggered for me to recognize that I am worthy. So this is someone who, again, could have felt like they weren't ready. Okay, so what does this person want to say to you? There's something here about this relationship not being long lasting. I see this relationship being a short-term connection, and I see you needing to recognize that you deserve more and take yourself out of it. And again, there's an energy here of recognizing that this person could be doing all of this behind the scenes, but again, you have to know your worth, and you have to recognize that you deserve better. And then until this person can change a pattern, that you need to block your heart or protect your heart from them. That's what I'm saying. For some of you, this person is hiding parts of them from you that they know wouldn't benefit you. So it's like the version of them that they are around you is the version of them that they want to be. But then when they leave you, when they leave your presence, it's like the toxic version of them comes out. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. What is the movie called? I don't remember what the movie is called, but I do remember that it's a movie with Reese Witherspoon, and it is an older movie. Anyways, long story short, what they were showing me is like the teenagers who, in front of the parents, they're a completely different kid, but then when the parents aren't around, it's like you don't even know your child. The child you think you know, it doesn't even exist in the real world. That's what I'm saying here. There's an energy of like, who this person was when they were around you was the version of them that they wanted to be. It was like an act. But then when they would leave your presence, or whenever you guys would like separate for the night, for the week, for the month, whatever, there was a part of them that come out that could have been unhealthy, negative, maybe even toxic, sides of them that needed to heal. For some of you, this person feels like you're waiting on them to come your way. And that could be making them feel very guarded. Yeah. I see this being very intense. And I see you being ready for this relationship, but I see it being stopped. Now, they feel the same way. What they want you to know is that they also felt the intensity. Both of you even felt like this was special, but it's like this person started to hold some sort of pattern that wasn't beneficial, that then made you question, that then led them to regret. This is someone here who can't quit thinking about you. That could be something else that they want to say to you, is I can't quit thinking about you. But when it comes to me needing to be vulnerable, there's a block there. What does this person want you to know? I've never met someone who can see through my bullshit the way that you can. Now, guys, these are my cards. If you want them, you can find them on Etsy or Amazon. What do they want to say to you? They want to give and receive some sort of affection from you. They could be watching you if they're able. They see you as someone who has a lot of self-love. My life is not together as it seems. Okay, go back. Remember me saying them lying to you? Them acting like they are someone that they're not? Now, the version I got was that movie with Reese Witherspoon from literally 25 years ago. I don't even remember what the movie was. It was with that bad guy, that bad boy, where she got her butt into some trouble. I don't know if y'all remember the movie. Anyways, that's the movie that they started showing me. I don't even remember the layout of that movie. But the energy I was getting was who they are in front of you is not who they are behind the scenes. So they could come across very confident, very abundant, very stable. Because let's be honest, all of us can fake that we're stable. All of us can be like, yeah, I got it. As you check in your phone to see if you have $10 in the bank to cover it. That's what I'm saying. It's like this person is not who they show up as. They show up towards you as who they want to be, not who they are. Very confident, very stable, very abundant. Maybe that was something that they unintentionally did. I'm going to show you who I want to be. But what I maybe didn't take into consideration is that I might not be able to be that version of myself in enough time to keep you. So maybe this person then started kind of freaking out. Oh my God, this is so intense. Oh my Lanta, I've done fed you a version of me that I'm not. Whether it's someone who doesn't have to rob Peter to pay Paul. What does that mean? That's when you have to put money on a credit card and then take that credit card to pay a bill because you don't have enough to cover it all. It's like this person was juggling, again, who they were versus who they wanted to be. And they were still in a work in progress. All of us are. But instead of really showing you the work in progress, it was like this person brought you the blueprint of the house that will be coming, not what's happening now. So then when they started recognizing, oh wait, you want to come see the house. I done told you that it's finished, but joke's on me, we don't even have drywall. It's like this person started freaking out and recognizing, wait, I sold you a finished product. Little do you know, this project is still in the making. That could have been what happened here. So this could be a very intense connection that didn't last too long because someone here felt like they were a project kind of in the making, in the finishing. They were very guarded. I think you were ready for it. I think they thought that they were. And I'm saying that both of you felt that this was special, but some sort of change or transition in the relationship made you question that. So sometimes the transition can be something as simple as, I went from being a priority to not even being on your to-do list. You went from making time for me, hitting my phone up, to all of a sudden acting like I'm a bill collector and you don't know if you can answer the fucking phone. Something like that could have happened. A small transition where it made you question, wait, maybe this isn't special. And then some of you could have had to, even though you knew it was intense. Okay, yeah, there's chemistry here, there's attraction. You could have then been like, but I don't know if this is special anymore. And again, this person could feel like you don't care. Because some of you could have placed a boundary, or some of you could have recognized, listen, this is what I expect. You're not really meeting my expectations. And again, here's the thing. You got to be careful going around expecting people to meet your expectations. However, when it comes to love, when you are dating someone, when you're getting to know someone, when you're in a connection, there are expectations. People do expect you to show up and be there for them and be consistent. So there could have been something here where you had expectations of them to either not block their heart, for them to be vulnerable, or for them not to be guarded. And they did it anyways. So I am saying that this person's undecided on whether or not they want to try to make this right. There will have to be forgiveness practiced if you guys decide to get back together. But I don't see this person taking action. I see this person thinking about you. I see this person recognizing that there's parts of them that it doesn't benefit them. The person that they want to be, there's changes that have to be made. And I think this person's starting to see that. However, they are undecided on whether or not they plan on approaching you. Because again, I sold you a finished product and we're in the project portion of it. You think that this house is done. The house don't even have drywall. We don't got countertops. We don't got nothing. We don't even have electricity up in this bitch. That's what I'm saying here. So if this person does come back, it might be some time. Okay, yeah. So what's going to happen is they're going to keep thinking about it. They're going to stay in this, I'm undecided, should I not? And then what's going to end up happening is they're going to get very burdened, and they're going to start strategizing on how they can come in. For some of you, they see you as someone who's very nurturing, but they could see you as someone who is a little insecure, and that there's sides of you that need to be balanced as well. So if they see you as someone who's insecure, they could see you as someone who's codependent. You could have very firm boundaries that they don't understand. So what do I mean by that? Some people will be quick to tell you that you're insecure because you expect consistency. Well, you're insecure. Yeah, well, you lack consistency. I am seeing an energy here where they might expect you to work on yourself as well, because there's parts of you that they feel that they see clearly. They feel that there is a wounded side of you that they're able to bring out, maybe a side of you that likes to play the victim, or a side of you that can be very codependent. But what I'm also saying is that this person might not be recognizing that you're very nurturing and you don't know how to not nurture. Here's an example. I feel like if you're a mother, you're a mother. What do I mean by that? That means you're going to mother anyone and anything. If you're a mom, 9 times out of 10, you're going to mother your children. You're going to be there for any children who's around your children. Let's say you go to the trampoline park, something happens, somebody needs a parent. 9 times out of 10, if you're a mom, it's in your blood. You're going to get up and be like, what do you need? Problem solving skills. I'm here. Let's do it. If you're a mama bear, you're a mama bear. And it's really hard not to nurture things, or not to be like, oh my God, I need to protect this baby. Where's their mother? It's fine. I'll be their mother right now, kind of thing. But this person could see that as you being kind of like over accommodating, you wanting to like go above and beyond kind of energy. And they could see it as you being, again, there's something here about you possibly being codependent. Now, I am saying that you and this person maybe need to have a conversation about that, because I'm seeing an opportunity taking place. But I'm also saying, yeah, so I'm also saying that this person could have the tendency where they want to like disappear because they need time alone. So some of you, if you're in a no contact, you're dealing with someone who gets so low energy that they have the tendency to possibly disappear. And if you don't have the ability to deal with that, they then see that as you kind of being insecure. Well, I can't always be here. I can't always show up for you. But I think what this person maybe needs to recognize is that doing that can bring some sort of distance in the relationship that's going to have to be overcome. What do I mean by that? So if you're so drained, a lot of people are quick to be like, listen, I'm drained. I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to tell you what I'm doing, what I'm up to. I don't have to tell you that I'm taking a day off. No, you don't. But let's be honest, let's be real. If you're in a relationship with someone and you don't talk to them for a whole day, how do we know you're not dead? How do we know that you're not up in that apartment or in that house and you died of a heart attack in the middle of the night and this person just wants you to say, hey, listen, I'm having a hard day, I'm tired, I will text you tomorrow, but I'm going to disappear for the night because I'm exhausted. Communication can go a long way. And I know a lot of people are quick to be like, but they don't own my time, they don't own me, they don't always need an explanation. No, they don't, but in the same sense as being considerate. Because who's to say that, again, something bad hasn't happened, that you're not laying in there with a broken hip and you don't need help. So I do think that there's an energy here where how maybe you view this person and how they view you isn't always necessarily the truth. It's based off of your own perspectives and your own beliefs. This person sees you as someone who could be insecure, maybe even a little codependent. But I think what this person needs to recognize is that maybe that is showing them that they need to work on either communication skills or the ability to work with people without thinking that it's a my way or the highway type of thing. So if you always have this mindset of I'll text them when the fuck I'm ready to text them back, I don't owe them an explanation, that's rude, that's inconsiderate, that's selfish. It takes 2 seconds to be like, hey, sorry, we got to cancel today. Hey, yeah, we're still on for tonight. Can't finish the conversation, I'll finish it tomorrow. A lot of people want to be out here ignoring people for days and days and days and then want to be shocked that people are like, no, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Don't hit me up when it's convenient for you, but then all of a sudden when the conversation's going on my spot, you're too tired. That's what I'm saying here. So I am saying that you guys might end up having to mesh out a conversation around the fact that you're not necessarily wounded or insecure. You are expecting some sort of an adult approach in this relationship, but that this person also has the tendency where maybe they do have to kind of detach and retreat. So this would be the kind of person where, you know, maybe there's some days where they're so tired, they're sleeping, they're on the couch, they're in and out of a nap. Yeah, they might check their phone, but they're not checking it a lot. This person might need to do that to rest, to recharge, to get back to where they need to get, because this person has the tendency to get very depleted and then they need to recharge it. But I'm also saying that this person might have to change that approach. So again, here's an example. A long time ago, my dad was bad about thinking he could go missing for weeks or days at a time and he didn't have to tell nobody. So one time, my cousin went to the house to see if he was okay and he wouldn't answer the door. And when I tell you my dad got so mad. This is my time alone. If I don't want to answer the door, I don't have to. If I don't want to answer the phone, I don't have to. And I had never in my life screamed at my father or cussed at my father, but at that moment I did. I told him to shut the hell up, that he could be in there dead, and that he's lucky he had people to care about him, because he could be in there dead and nobody would have ever found him because he wanted so much time alone. He isolated himself and was never around anyone. And in that moment he realized, oh my God, you're right. There's nothing wrong with wanting time alone, but there's also nothing wrong with the people that love and care about you and that are close to you, people that you're in relationships with, family members. There's nothing wrong with them checking on you. There's nothing wrong for them saying, hey, are you okay? And expecting a simple message just like, yeah, just tired, drained, talk to you tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with that. And I've definitely noticed in this day and age, people are quick to be like, quit expecting things from me. Don't expect anything from me. Have some fucking respect for other people. That's what I'm saying here. So this person's then going to get pushed to strategize how to release something that they then see as a burden, okay? But yeah, see, again, something here about an illusion, not seeing something clearly. Someone communicating with you out of nowhere. Okay. Could lead to a new stable romance or a new beginning if it's something that you want, but that is completely up to you. So the next reading I'm going to do, we are going to jump into current dynamic. We're jumping into current dynamic, and right off the bat, I'm wanting to use this deck. I've not used this deck in months, and the first thing I heard is we're going to approach this relationship differently. So you could be with someone right now where you and them both could be approaching this relationship in a different form, in a different fashion. So maybe before you guys were quick to point the finger. This time around, no. It isn't a you did this, it's a hey, this is how I felt. There could definitely be a different approach when it comes to how you guys are dealing with this relationship versus relationships that you dealt with in the past. Now, I am saying if you're in a current dynamic that you guys might be having some sort of financial issue here coming up. So you might notice that your savings account's kind of going down and we're not liking it. Somebody here might end up losing a job or not getting a bonus like they thought. Someone here could be getting laid off at a bad time. Some of you could end up spending more money than what you should for the holidays or for birthdays if anyone in your family has birthdays. But I'm definitely seeing in a current dynamic that there could be financial issues that are going to end up taking place, okay? Yeah, and I see the feminine energy really thinking on how to get through some sort of storm. Some of you could end up having... So the feminine energy here coming up, there's either going to be an issue with fertility. So if you're in the process of a fertility journey, you could be getting bad news or news that you didn't want, didn't expect. What do I mean by that? Okay, the bad news could be we got 10 eggs, but a lot of them aren't as healthy as we want it to be. The bad news could be, okay, we didn't want you to have to take this route. We were really hoping you could take the easiest route, but because of your fertility issue, we're going to have to go the longest route. It's going to be a little harder on your body. It's going to be harder on your pocket. It might be a little bit longer before we can get you to where you want to go. And it's like the feminine energy here is really going to think about whether or not, I don't want to say if it's worth it, because let's be honest, it's worth it. If your heart feels called to do something, you should follow it through and through, period. However, there's an energy here of, I see a hurricane coming. Do I want to stay and try to weather it out, or do I want to run? So some of you, this could be a problem with a child. If you're in a current dynamic, some of you could be having either an issues with fertility, and you're going to be questioning whether or not it's a journey worth continuing, or if you have children, you could be having problems with stepchildren, your own children. There could be an issue coming in, and it could be an issue you knew was coming. So what do I mean by that? If you got kids, you know when they start acting weird, you know when they start getting cocky, and it's like, yeah, that mouth's getting really cocky, ain't it? And you can tell, okay, you're getting confident. I'm gonna have to knock you off your pedestal, but I'm gonna let you keep climbing until you get really high. 9 times out of 10, we can see a storm when it's coming. We can tell, oh, this kid got me fucked up. I'm going to end up having to knock you off that pedestal in the near future. We can tell. Same in a relationship. We can tell in a relationship when shit's kind of getting under the rug and we're going to have to sweep it out. We can tell when a storm is coming. That's what the feminine energy in this current dynamic is feeling. I feel like some shit's about to hit the fan. That's what I'm saying. So I see the feminine energy really thinking about, okay, what am I going to be able to do? If this is a stepkid issue, it's like, okay, how can I be respectful, but how can I also put my point across? If this is, again, a fertility issue, it's an energy of just really grieving and understanding what one wants. What do I want? What do I want to go through? What am I willing to sacrifice? So that's going to just be a small note for some of you. I don't know why that's coming in. There's a lot of green here. There's also something here about you getting more connected to your heart when it comes to the action that you're taking. Somebody here could be envious of your intuition as well. Some of you could be very intuitive, and somebody could be envious of that. Okay. Give me the energy around what the person that you're in a current dynamic wants to say to you. Oh my God, happiness. You make me so happy. I feel like we fit well with one another. And that's right on that card about the heart. Now, I don't even know if the fourth chakra is the heart. I should probably be more educated. But on this card, his chest is lit up green. And the happiness card fell on it. So whoever this is, this person wants you to know that you make them happier than they thought that they would ever be. You really do. They feel like you guys fit well with one another. They feel like this is a connection that's going to last. So some of us have been in the relationships where you kind of have that inkling, okay, we're going to end up getting divorced. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this for the next 40 years. Some of us have been in those relationships. This one's not that. This is the kind of relationship where it's like, when I look at you, I see me and you driving to the park on a Sunday morning so we can drink our coffee. When I look at you, I see us sitting on the porch on our swing talking about the things that we used to do when we were 35. When I look at you, like all they see is the future. And they feel like with you, they waited for the right one. It's like with you, it makes sense. I understand why they didn't work out. I understand why I never got anything that I wanted because it wasn't what was best for me. Now that I have what I have, I don't miss anything that I lost. There used to be a Jason Aldean song. Jason Aldean, and it was, when I got what I got, I don't miss what I had. The old me belongs in the past. So that's what I'm hearing. When I got what I got, I don't miss what I had. It's like there's a version of them that they no longer even resonate with. You brought out a new version of them. You brought a version out of them that they love, that they're proud of. Some of you know this person so damn well that when they lie, you know. When they're fibbing, you know. When they're hiding something, you know. It's like you know this person so well. This person's like your best friend. You know this person so well that they can come home and be hiding something from you and you're like, what's up? You hid something. Why? Your face says it all. What did you do? That's what I'm saying here. There's just this deep connection that can't be described, that can't be explained, that can't be broken. And this person is like, you know what? I get it. I know now why I waited. I know now why I never lost hope. I know now why it took so long for me to find you. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I just heard you're perfect. Okay. So for some of you, if you're in a current dynamic, this person could have the tendency to tell you that you're perfect. There could be some sort of truth this person's not told you. If you're not over your finances, or if you're not in your financial status with this person, so let's say that this person, whether it's a male or a female, I don't give a damn. Let's say that your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever you're in a dynamic with, let's say that you guys share money and they're over the money. You might not know that financially you guys are not doing as good as you should. So before assuming, because this is a collective reading, not your personal, it might be best for 2025 to be a year where you guys decide to do finances together, where you have every 2-week or monthly meeting where you guys have fun, do whatever you want to do, drink, smoke, drink some Coca-Cola with some cherries in it. I don't know. I don't care. But for you guys to really go over your finances, because I am seeing that there could be something here that you don't know when it comes to finances. That's going to be a very small few of you, okay? This person also feels like you open their heart in a way that they never expected. You know what I'm getting? It's an energy of like, you know, I thought I loved before, but I didn't love anyone the way that I love you. That's how this person feels. This person is like, you know, my high school love, I thought that was it. No. That person I was with when I was 21, couldn't get over him. I thought that was it. You, this is it. Now I get it. I understand it. I get it. This is love. I'm hearing that song. It's Ariana Grande. I thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. There could have even been relationships where both of you felt tied down. And this relationship don't feel that way. This relationship feels light. Come as you are. Be who you want to be here. This is a safe place for you. I'm not your parent. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Have you guys seen that video on Instagram? Because that's what it's reminding me of. There was a video I seen on Instagram the other day. And it was a guy and a woman. They were getting out of the car. They were about to walk in the house. And the car started rolling down the hill right into the street. And the girl just stood there with her hand on her hip, and she looked at him. And he turned around and looked at her, and she was like, I'm going to make your smoothie. And she just walked in the house. Now, the whole body language screamed, I fucking told you so, but I'm not going to say it. And his body language screamed, oh my God, I know you told me so. I can't believe this happened. But it was so funny to watch her not feel the need to be like, I told you so, why didn't you? She didn't fuss at him. She didn't bitch at him. She didn't say anything. She was like, listen, I told you might need to put the emergency brake on. You didn't, so here we are. She didn't say anything. She let him be. She let him make a mistake. And she then walked her butt in the house and made a smoothie. And I don't know if she ever brought it up, but I guarantee she didn't. That's what I'm saying here. It's an energy of like, you do you. I'm here as moral support, and I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to be the guy or the girl in the car in your ear going, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you ruined our whole night. It's always you ruining our night. You're such a horrible person. This person and you are not that way. And again, it's a sense of like breath of fresh air. I'm so glad that I finally have a partner. Someone that I can come in and be like, oh my God, I did something that was really bad. And you're going to look at me and go, okay, what did you do? That's what I'm saying. Give me more for current dynamic. This person could want to give you some sort of gift. Some sort of token of affection. Some of you for Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, if you're in a current dynamic, this person could be giving you something that's special. Something that was in their family. So it could be a necklace, it could be a ring, it could be a bracelet, it could be like a family heirloom. Maybe not. I do see something being given to you. Something being given to you. Okay, that's for singles. Very interesting. Okay. What else does this person want to say to you? You're stunning. They feel like you're their soulmate. So this person's very attracted to you. They feel like this relationship is very intense. They could really enjoy connecting with you sexually as well. There could be something about your guys' passionate relationship that is very freeing, intense, magnetic. Yeah, I see you guys possibly communicating about some sort of change here coming up. They love how emotionally loving and giving you are. It's like this person knows without beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're loyal. This person doesn't question your loyalty. They don't question your commitment. They don't question your love. They know that you're a very giving person, and that when you give all of you. How am I so blessed to meet someone like you is what I just heard. Give me more for what they want to say to you, unfiltered. How they feel for you, unfiltered. Again, so I'm about to stop this reading because all I keep getting is that you've changed my perspective on happiness. You've changed my perspective on love. Have you ever heard the saying that you don't know love until you've been loved right? That's this reading. It's like, if you've always been in toxic relationships, or if you've always been in them trauma-bonded relationships, or relationships that were a pattern for you, you might get stuck in this cycle of thinking that it's normal. With this, you've changed this person to the core. You showed me what love was supposed to be all along. You showed me what I deserved. You showed me a side of happiness I never thought that I could get. This is the kind of person where they're like, you know, exes or people that I've dated before, we could go on a trip. By day 2, we're fighting. Day 3, we're wishing we would have drove separate. With you, you unlock a new way of life. It's like I can't get enough. I want to be in tight quarters with you. I want to be right beside you. You bring this newfound way of life, newfound happiness, new joy. That's what I'm saying. All right, so I'm going to leave the current dynamic portion here because it keeps kind of bringing up the same thing about how much you make this person happy, how much they love you, which is beautiful. right. We're going to do the singles portion. Let's see what's coming out for my singles. Now, in the current dynamic, I did have something come out for the singles, and it screamed singles. So I'm going to tell you what that is. There is somebody from your past possibly coming back if you are single, okay? This person doesn't want to give up on you or this relationship. They could want to light the spark back, get the passion back. It could even be something that might seem impossible. So for some of you, I just heard, I don't know what your game plan is here, but good luck. So yeah, it's kind of an energy of like, I'm not lifting a fucking finger. That could be how some of you are feeling. I'm hearing you spin my head right round. Also, somebody could be drinking Starbucks, because when I drank my coffee, I tasted Starbucks. There's nothing to do with Starbucks in that coffee. But that's what I tasted. Okay. So I am saying that someone here wants to come in and reunite with you. They're wanting a fresh start with you. But Spirit's telling you that this person, okay, so in the past, I'm saying that you could have wanted a fresh start with this person, but this person's body language could have told you that something was up, that they maybe didn't want the same things as you. Now, I am saying that this person is going to want some sort of reunion with you, possibly here coming up, because they miss being with you. This person's been replaying your guys' conversations, but I am saying that this person might not be completely transparent with you when they come back in, okay? They're wondering how you feel. They are recognizing that they didn't want you to get close to them, but that they do want some sort of security in this relationship. Now, for some of you, as a single person, I think you could have asked for security, because with fresh start here, it's telling me that you wanted some sort of start. Maybe start with clarity, start with consistency, but something here about body language was like, wait, I'm confused. Your body language could have, or your body language, their body language could have even told you that they had their options open. Yeah, but now they could see you as some sort of perfect fit. They could see you as a mirror to them as well, because this card is the mirrored card. So they could see you as someone who mirrors them, who would fit them perfectly. I am saying when they come back, though, there's a hidden agenda aspect. So the hidden agenda might be that they do have some sense of regret, and that they actually want to show, okay, some of you, the reason this person's coming back isn't just because you're a perfect fit, it's because they want to show you off. So this could be someone who once had their options open. Maybe this is someone you talked to last week and they didn't want to close their options, and you were like, fuck it, I'm out like some Dunkin' Donuts. We're out of stock, baby. Now this person could be like, but wait, you're my best option. Like all of the guys I got up in this Facebook dating app, all of these guys I got up on this Hinge, you're the hottest one. Like me and you together, we gonna look fine as fucking wine. That could be this person's energy. So one of the reasons they might want to come back and reunite with you could be because of some sort of what would be the word? Like, we look good together. I'm very attracted to you. This person does recognize that there's some sort of like undeniable chemistry. They could be regretting that you guys are apart. They could be regretting having some sort of competition or trying to keep this lighthearted. Something could have came out that then led to a change. The change could have been the hidden agenda. If there was other people, you could have gotten shocking news that, okay, wait a second. Because let's be honest, let's be real. As a single person, you can date people and tell when someone's body language has changed and when you're not the only one. Okay? You can. There's ways around it. You don't got to be a fucking rocket scientist to know that you ain't the only one in someone's energy. So for some of you, you could have not wanted to give up on this relationship, but you could have recognized that there was something else going on. And it could have been kind of shocking to you. Or it could have led to a change. A change where you then took yourself out of it or you cut off access to you, is what I'm saying. Now I'm saying that this person could really miss being around you. There's something here about someone smiling as well. In this options card, this guy isn't showing his face. So I feel like this person wasn't completely transparent with you about how they were feeling and about how they maybe wanted to keep this lighthearted. This is definitely a I want to go with the flow kind of person. For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some sort of ending because this relationship turned one-sided or this person love bombed you. So what does this person want you to know? They want to open up some sort of communication. So they're thinking about reaching out to you. Why do they want to reach out to you? Because they're disappointed around some sort of conflict. So what's happening here is this person seeing you as some sort of success and victory, but they were at a place where it's like, but I don't want to cut off all my options, or I don't want to be completely transparent with you. And some of you could have been like, you know what? Fucking checkmate, because my ass is out. This game is done. And you could have got up, you could have walked away. That's what I'm saying. There's just someone here that you were in some sort of conflict or disagreement with. You could have had a hard time listening to your intuition when it comes to this person. You could have felt like you guys were a perfect fit. They could be wondering how you feel after they kind of pushed you away or wouldn't let you get too close to them. You could have gotten some sort of sudden download or information around the fact that you weren't the only one. So this could have been a friend telling you something. You could have found something on social media. This could have been this person texting you, and every time they would text you or send you a video, all you hear in the background is ding, 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 ding. It's like their fucking phone is a hotline center. That could be something in here as well. I'm definitely seeing, though, that you could have recognized that this relationship couldn't go anywhere. That they were either love bombing you or using you for what they wanted and expected you to just kind of stay put. You'll get what you get when you get it. I ain't ready kind of energy. So now what you might not see is that this person is disappointed because they seen you as some sort of success or victory. Like out of all the options, you were their preferred one, their favorite, but I still want to go look at the other options. That's kind of how this person was at, okay? That's where they were at. Yes, I'm unsure if I actually want something more. I don't know if I want marriage, kids, traveling, and things like that, but I do know that I like you. So as a single person, you had someone in your life that liked you, but maybe wasn't upfront around the fact that they didn't know if they wanted marriage. They didn't know if they wanted kids. They didn't even know if they wanted to travel to the Piggly Wiggly with you. Yes, okay. And then this person could have recognized that maybe, just maybe, they didn't want a relationship after all, which could have then led to the love bombing. So how do they feel now? Now they're feeling disappointed. It's like this person didn't know what they wanted, and then they made a choice, but they didn't tell you. Their body language told you. So then something happened to where this relationship fell apart. Well, now someone here wants a reunion because an ending took place and they're disappointed. They're disappointed because you guys are either at odds, or they're disappointed because they're seeing that this could have been something that they actually wanted to give to. What made them change their mind? They're saying that they possibly had a blockage, or that they were scared the good times would end. You know, it's so interesting to me because with this reading, it's kind of like, well, I don't want the good times to end. Who the fuck said that they were going to end, though? Like, wouldn't you enjoy being able to go to your favorite concert with someone that you love and that you can laugh with? Wouldn't you enjoy traveling to a different country with someone that you can have inside jokes with and laugh with on the plane? But it's like this person had a completely different mindset. When they thought about marriage, they thought about someone blowing up their phone being like, where are you at? Where are you at? What's taking you so long? This person had their own blockage, which then led to their own sadness and disappointment, because it's kind of like, well, I want it all though. Yeah, well, you can't get it all. You can't have someone show up as your husband and your wife, but not be consistent and not be there for them. You can't want a travel buddy one day and then decide, you know what, I don't want you to be beside me today. Thank you, though. It's like this person really did want it 100% their way. And they could have even blamed you for the reason that this failed. But now they could be recognizing that they had a hidden agenda. This could be something that they're kind of stressed about. They're kind of feeling blocked from being able to fix this. They're thinking about taking action. They're thinking about possibly giving you a gift. They also feel like you're kind of set in what you're expecting and what you're wanting. There's kind of an energy here of like you being demanding and them being disappointed that they can't meet those demands, but them also recognizing that they don't want to meet those demands. Example, this is someone who would be like, well, you know, me and so broke up today. And then their friend would say, well, why did you guys break up? You guys were together for 4 years. Well, he or she wanted marriage. And I just, they're just kind of set in their ways. They just want what they want. They're very demanding. And it's like, wait, what? So you're disappointed because you guys are at odds, but you're at odds because you're not compromising because you want everything your way. It's like this person doesn't make sense. They justify why they never get what they want, but they're sabotaging what they claim they want. Because again, it's an energy of, I'm really unsure if I'm ready for something more. Actually, no, I've made up my mind. I don't want that responsibility. But wait, I miss being around you. But you don't want that responsibility. I mean, because here's the thing. This person can miss being around you, but what if shit hits the fan? Are they going to want to be responsible for your emotions, for your well-being? Are they even going to be able to carry the weight of being a friend? Because this person gives me major acquaintance vibes. And it's like, but I don't want you to get too close to me. And I don't know if I want a relationship, but I love being around you and I feel you and I think of you all the time. And I wonder what you're thinking. But it's like they just miss being with you. They don't necessarily want to show up for you. They don't want to be the person hugging you if you're having a hard day or if you just found out horrible news. What do you need to know about this person? You need to know that this person's missing you and looking at your photos. This person feels like you guys complement one another. This person's wanting to make new memories with you. But you definitely feel like this person used you. Or that they charmed you or manipulated you for sure. I don't know, y'all. As a single Pisces, there's someone here that I feel like you don't trust. Some of you could be deciding to start dating again. Yeah, wanting to reach out to you. I definitely see that this is a karmic relationship and this person could be self-indulgent. See, that's what I'm saying. Because again, let's be honest. The whole thing is about them. The whole thing is about them. Well, I don't know what I want. I know I want you. Yeah, but you don't want my emotions. You don't want my spiritual well-being. Like the only thing you want is to be in my energy and to take my energy, but you don't want to add any fucking value into it. You don't know if you want marriage. You don't know if you want commitment. You don't know if you want kids. You don't even know if you want to plan a travel together. So what the fuck is your purpose? Like that's what I'm saying here. I don't know. Am I being mean? Maybe I'm being mean, but to me, it's just like this person is like, but I want. That's all I'm hearing. This person does think about you. This person sees you as someone who enabled a boundary. So you were like, okay, enough's enough. I'm done with you. Maybe that's why I'm getting so pissed because I feel like I'm about to get pissed the fuck off. Like I'm really getting annoyed with this person. Because I just don't see the purpose. Like, what's the point of you wanting to come back and reunite? Oh, I know why. You just miss Pisces energy. Okay, great. But what value are you bringing into their life? What value or substance do you bring into their life? You just want to be there to be there? You and this person have some sort of undeniable chemistry and bond. So they're telling you that if you're not careful, you're going to overlook red flags. This person right now is feeling lonely, okay? That makes sense. Someone here is feeling lonely. Either the other people that they're entertaining, it just ain't scratching the itch. What do I mean by that? Have you ever like redone your house and you're looking at it and you're like, there's a itch that I need to scratch and it just ain't doing it. It just don't hit the same. That's what I'm saying here. You've got someone attached to your energy that is a walking fucking red flag. It's me, 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 me. I. Okay? You could have dated this person. You could have wanted to date this person. This could have been someone where there was romance blooming. This could have been someone that was new. This could be someone from your past. I definitely see, though, that you could have really wanted more from this person than what they were willing to give. But I'm also seeing that this person was not upfront with you or honest about that, which is a red flag within itself. And it also shows that they're not ready for a connection or a commitment because they're very selfish. I'm saying that this person will continue to think about you, but I'm also saying that one of the reasons that they might come in towards you is because they are lonely and because nobody else's attention hits the way that yours does. So this person is coming in for very selfish reasons, okay? This person feels like you guys are a perfect fit with one another. However, it's an energy of, but I don't know if I can really let you get too close to me. It's like this person takes action towards you as long as it's small, it's sweet, it's comfortable. And then when it's not that way anymore, that's when things kind of hit the fan, okay? And I'm saying if you're not careful, you guys are going to get stuck in this cycle where you think you're getting what you want, but it comes at a cost. And Spirit's telling you that boundaries could be very healthy for you, and that if you're a single Pisces, it might even be beneficial for you to go meet new people and for you to change your perspective around people that you're just attracted to, people who are just flirty, people who just want to date you. People will either date you or they will date you with intentions. People who just want to date you are fucking dangerous, okay? Why do I say that? They will be out here wasting your fucking time. They will be out here wasting your fucking attention. They'll be wasting your money. They'll be wasting your effort. And you will come home after 2 to 3 weeks of dating them and feel like you wasted nothing but your valuable time and your youth. I don't even give a shit if you're in your middle 60s. Ain't nobody got time to waste on these people who are not dating with intentions. So I do feel like you need to be careful of entertaining people who just want to hook up, who just want to offer you a good time and empty promises. So if someone is quick to tell you everything that they're going to do, but there's no action involved, don't trust them. So if you've got a man or a woman saying, okay, well, we're going to do this together and we're going to do this together and we're going to do this, but there is never any solid stone plans, they are a fantasist or they are a future faker, and you can't build with that, okay? Intentions are everything, period. So I am saying that if you are single, it is probably in your best interest to get out there and flirt with new people. Your energy is going to be very undeniable here coming up. So a lot of people are going to want to be around you. A lot of people are going to want your attention. But I think you need to be very careful of allowing yourself to get charmed by people who simply want you, but don't want to bring anything into your life. So what do I mean by that? These are the people who want you because they want you. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be a bitch. But if they're not bringing any sense of value or safeness to your relationship or your life, why do you have them around? Friends, family members, lovers, they should be your support. They should be there to pick things when it's crumbling. Not to be like, I know your life's shit, but I'm just going to not be there for you emotionally because that's just too much and I didn't sign up for that. Don't sign up for the good times either then. That's what I'm saying, okay? So I do think that you need to be conscious that although somebody might be missing you and they might want to reunite with you, the reason why is hidden, okay? So this could be someone who wants to have a good time, not a long time. This could be someone who wants to take you out and be seen with you, but not someone who's going to bring value into your life. And you need someone who's valuable. You need someone who's going to know how to handle you, how to treat you, how to respect you. Not someone who's going to be sad and disappointed that there's differences, but it's technically their fault, if I'm going to be honest with you, because these are two separate energies. I don't know what I want. Actually, I do know what I don't want, and I don't want this, but I'm not going to tell you. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. This could be someone who keeps their eyes on you. This could be someone who has unfinished karma, and that could have also been the block here. Yeah, I definitely see only one person investing in this relationship and one person keeping their distance. And I also see that this relationship could have moved very quickly, which could have also been a problem that led to this. So keep that in mind. I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.